Hello, everybody. Welcome to another spearfishing podcast from Bali, Indonesia. We are coming to you from Christophe's house, his dungeon, as he likes to call it.
Hey, hi, everybody.
And so we got spear guns on the wall because we're talking about spearfishing. And that's what Christophe and Rob, they live and breathe and eat spearfishing. And so we're really glad we can invite you in. So without further ado, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves.
Thanks, Josh. I'm Rob, good friend and co-host here on today's real spearfishing podcast from Chris's house.
Hi guys, I'm Christophe and just hosting today's video. That's about the diving day I had yesterday.
Yeah.
Don't go home. Don't touch that dial, folks. Don't go anywhere else. Don't change the channel. No. We're getting to the exciting stuff right away. Chris went fishing yesterday. There's tuna in the fridge. There's jobfish in the fridge. There's stuff you need to see.
Yeah.
You know, so
we have fish heads.
We
just
did
sitting right over
dance.
there.
We're beating around the bush here, but we are getting excited about reviewing this video. Chris has really upped his diving game recently. Josh has been upping his podcast game recently. I've been upping my calorie intake every day. That's it, man. I'm getting fat. But the good news is everybody loves a good video. And so Chris has been over here working hard, clipping the video. And now we want to walk you through it, critique it. We haven't seen it yet. Interesting times during the lock-in. Sorry we're not wearing masks. It's reckless behavior, but we're all in this together, you know.
Yeah. We've been doing some very essential work, procuring and harvesting fish.
Hot tuna is essential.
People. Yes, it is. And very full of healthy vitamins.
Amen.
And minerals to ward off diseases.
Omegas.
Boost your immunity.
A lot of omegas.
Vitamin D intake as well of us as we're going out in the sun, catching it. So anyways, without further ado, I think we should just launch right into the video, Rob.
Let's do it, man.
And
we are just trying to do the best of our quarantine here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And go fish as much as we can, even though it's difficult. It's not forbidden here, although most of the access are restricted, and we have to find some very remote area to go from.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's not only interesting times everywhere, but the fishing world's interesting right now. So is the surfing world. Beaches are closed, but partially closed, and people are still going in the water. It's drama, but let's forget all that. Let's enjoy the fishing. That's the point.
Yeah. So
let's go.
Christophe, I really appreciate your camera work as of late. I think you are getting level up every time I see new videos. So I'm really looking forward to this video. So here we go. All right, here we go. If you can see what we're seeing, Chris is on his first drop. Was it your first drop?
No, not the first of the day, but maybe 15-20 minutes.
Wow, there's a little action right there, right out of the gates. Look at that. The viz isn't that good. That can be helpful when you're hunting sneaky snapper and stuff.
Yeah, that guy was not really coming in. I tried to call him a couple of times.
Oh yeah, we don't have any volume on the video, but I think Chris was mentioning, oh wow, he's getting dangerously close there. I think Chris was mentioning that he was calling him in. What's that all about, Chris? Oh yeah.
Wait, let's get it right in the camera, in the microphone. Wow, your grunts are kind of like more muted. Mine are like this. That's how I like.
There it is. Oh wow, that was hot. We got so carried away with the grunting that we missed the kill shot. Oh my gosh, he's already surfacing. It's over, man. We were grunting so hard, we didn't even enjoy the.
I was trying to help him call it in, though, Rob. We felt like he needed help. I felt like he needed help.
Well, look, imagine this. You know, you can grunt fish in, and sometimes after you spear them, they also grunt and make horrible noises as they die a painful death. So here it is. It might be grunting now. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Good looking fish, tasty.
Those are the best fish, man.
Definitely my favorite. Like I like that fish any of the market.
Yeah.
Roll, ceviche, soup. quality.
Yeah, that's a jobfish horns called an uku. I can't remember what the Balinese call them. But whatever you call them, they're delicious.
That's about it.
And fun to spear.
Yeah.
What Chris was mentioning is you can make grunting noises with your throat sometimes. And fish that are a little shy might take some interest and come in a little closer if you're not moving too much. Because
especially the predator with fish, they feel like maybe something is.
Whoa, wait a minute. We got some big silhouettes off in the distance there. Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
What is that now? Holy cannoli.
When Rob sees those
Time
fish,
stops when that happens. Look at those bad boys. Run and tell your mom.
they are
The
just
ice cream truck is coming by. Here we go.
and they're just dancing
Yeah,
for you, bro.
sexy.
So if you see it's a little bit blurry, why? I'm in the thermocline and they
Oh.
actually hide off between the cool and the warm water.
Yeah, that was exciting.
Yeah, and
That
that's
was textbook. They came in. Did you grunt it all on that one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Chris is doing a lot of grunting lately, guys. Add that to your repertoire. Add that to your bag of tricks. When in doubt, grunt it out. You know?
hold on a second, Rob. So you were you diving in any current when this happened?
Yeah, it's a drift.
So it's moving pretty fast, the water, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not insanely fast.
Yeah,
but
not insanely
quite,
fast.
Quite fast.
So just for the record, guys, not to give away the exact dates here, but yesterday and today had very low tidal coefficients, just based on the moon cycle. Some of the lightest of this moon cycle, and
white tip.
Yeah.
beautiful shark here.
And yeah.
That's relevant because this spot Chris is diving is a very high current spot. So
So you can see me actually moving with the flow. I'm
Right,
not
yeah.
actually swimming or paddling. I'm just drifting
So-
right now.
So there's already quite a bit of current, and it's still a low tidal coefficient, and which means small tidal change.
So I'm just drifting until I find a spot where I could maybe stop for a while and hold myself to. So here it's not too bad because on the right side it's a little bit higher. It's hide me a little bit. I can see further, and behind the point where I'm actually watching.
Oh,
at
there
first
he is
a
again.
drop-off.
Oh, there's a drop off right ahead, huh?
Yeah, but they're coming actually from the reef right now.
Okay.
Those guys.
That's a good deal. I
Wow,
love
what a good video! Look at that.
I love those fish, man. How many were there?
I'm not sure.
It's like 10 right there, huh? Oh, biggies.
Are you chasing him right now?
No,
You're
Or are you
waiting.
just floating?
I'm just waiting.
He's on the reef.
It's like 10, 15.
Oh, bro.
Was that a tear off?
Yeah, it finally tear off at the end, but it didn't tear off right now. Actually, it was having the shaft.
Was this a bigger fish than the last one?
Yes, it was a bit bigger than the other one. No, unfortunately, it was not the head. Probably like close to it, but
Just
not
behind the head.
Yes.
High on the high side of the spine.
Probably the lowest one, I would say.
Oh, on the low side.
On the low side. So it took all my reel and fight for quite some time on the surface.
And we're back. Do you guys miss our beautiful, handsome faces? Yeah, so that was pretty good, Chris. I'm proud of you, as always.
Nice video.
Very proud of you.
We can show the gun. You want to show the gun?
Oh, yeah. Let's see the gun. So Christophe is a fine connoisseur of custom spear guns that he builds himself. And
He's been working on a lot of testing with his friend Angelo, and they're going to be releasing some consumer apps soon to help tune spear guns and releasing to the world a lot of stuff. They've been learning about the meticulous pool testing that they spend time doing, which is nice for the rest of us that are too lazy to test things in the pool. A lot has been learned.
yeah, I'll show the camera. It's a good reel. What kind of reel is that?
Yeah, for lots of fun. It can hold up to, I think, 65, 70 meter of line. Maybe a little bit more if you take like a thinner dynama.
Sure, and notice the vertical mount on the reel. A lot of these pipe guns and what do you call them? Why can't I think of them? What are they called? Not wooden guns, but the tubular aluminum guns.
Yeah, pipe gun. Yeah.
There's another word. Anyway,
Okay.
a lot of the Euro style guns. That's what I was thinking of. The aluminum and carbon Euro guns will have a reel that's mounted flat against the gun, which is just a different style.
And this one's got like a kind of thing. Cool. Cool gun, bro.
Thanks.
It's super heavy, but...
Were you shooting yesterday with 3 bands? Yeah, tell us more about it. What about the shaft?
Yeah, I was using a 7.5.
7.5, 14 mil band?
Yeah, 160 long shaft. Sometimes I use an 8.
Yeah.
The 8 will give me a little bit more range.
This is so. What we have is and what's the length on the gun? Track length or stretch length?
120.
Okay, 120 on the track length, 160 on the shaft, 314 mil rubbers, and a 7.5 mil shaft. Or an 8, depending on his mood, and floppers too, with cups on them. Cup floppers. Yeah, conic cups on the floppers. This is attention to detail that makes a lot of difference. Stuff it's easy to overlook, but based on what they've been learning in the pool, it makes quite a bit of difference. You want to show your flopper? Why not?
The shot?
Yeah.
Sure.
And explain to the folks at home what's going on there.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, using those cone here, you see conic covering the flopper. So if we're looking through, you almost not see the flopper. It's like a little bit like a recessed flopper, but without having to recess it.
Yeah, let's look
If
at
you
it.
give it a
So
side view.
You keep the full bar, which is
There you go.
stronger flopper. The cone will help
Yeah, so there's a cone in front of the hinges
for the penetration.
and on the flopper wings, and it's helping to make the whole system a little bit more aerodynamic.
Yeah, exactly. So
or I guess hydrodynamic.
less turbulence, so
Sure.
a little bit more range, a little bit better accuracy.
Penetration is an issue too.
Yeah, and a better
Yeah.
penetration, because the flopper will stop definitely the shaft going through the fish quite a bit.
Yep.
And with those cone, is actually almost the same as having no flopper on the test. Also, you increase a little bit the shaft diameter, but the shaft diameter, it's not really what is important. It's
Yeah.
more about having very sharp tip to cut through that first layer of skin, to go through the fish, and then trying to have the less friction area. So those floppers, they will create a lot of friction when going through, and when they have the cone, they actually not having that friction. So that's why when the tip already open up the fish, then you slide through like butter, pretty much.
I wanted to bring up what rig he was using because there's a lot of really avid divers that chase dogtooth tuna and get really specific about what gear setups they're using. And the dogtooth tuna pull really hard. They also have soft flesh, and a lot of people will lose fish a lot of tear-offs, and a lot of bent shafts, a lot of broken floppers. Good way to lose gear chasing such fish, but a lot of people, because of that, will really, and the high current areas, will tend towards using breakaway setups and also slip tips. But Chris is kind of sticking hard to his reel and flopper, which is great. It just means that the shot placement has to be that much better, and his line management has to be really careful after the shot, because a couple of mistakes with no float means gun goes bye-bye, which has happened to a few of us in the room.
Yeah,
not going to say who, but
maybe
a few spear guns have been lost in pursuit of such fish.
Christophe's come close.
That's an expensive habit.
Christophe's come close.
So yeah, use your floats, kids. Use your breakaways if you want to land these fish.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. That's
Maybe
good time.
See you again next week for the next
Yeah,
video.
hopefully more fish tails.
So if you guys enjoyed the video, give us a like, give us a subscribe, do all those good things. Comment your questions or your rebukes. If you think he messed up on the shot, let him know. It's all right.
He didn't mess up on the shot. Look at that restraint. He was laying on the bottom,
Yeah,
grunting away,
but we're
sending
putting
out
ourselves
mating
there.
calls to these BBWs swimming by.
What's a BBW?
Big boned women.
Oh yeah.
Like these full-figured fish. Yeah.
There we go.
It's a category on Pornhub.
Okay.
It's a figure of speech.
We better get out of here. I'm Josh.
It's a metaphor, but it really happens.
Josh, this is our French friend Christophe.
Yeah.
I'm Rob. Nice to see you.
And we are signing out.
From Ungasan. Bye bye.
Take it easy. Stay groovy, everyone.
Stay healthy.